dust. Another one bites the dust. And hey, what's up? Just listening to my favorite song here. It's called Electric Pulse Stimulation. And in case you've ever felt like you're gonna fall asleep at the wheel, this song just might save your life. Watch this video, I'll explain. I'm John with Translines Inc., and this is OTR Survival.
Oh yeah, it's on. Let's go! If you are watching this show, that means you want to know how to become a professional. Oh shit! Like me.
So this one's going to be a little different. I'm actually doing a rolling video because I wound up spending 2.5 days in Salt Lake City, Utah because of the winter storm that rolled through and shut down I-80 in Wyoming, which was still shut down when I left. I wound up having to go down 15, across 70, and then cut back up over Nebraska once I dodged Wyoming. So yeah, it's been kind of a crazy ride, and the piece that I needed in order to make this video was in the truck, and I was at my daughter's house, and well, let's just say it was not going to work making a video there. So this is a drowse buster. It uses electrical pulse on your earlobes in order to wake you up. Now, if you've ever heard of acupuncture, it's based on that exact same science. The only difference is instead of using needles, it works with electrical pulses. So think of kind of like a TINS unit, but on your earlobes. It works the exact same way. You can't change the way that it administers the pulses. So whereas like a normal TINS unit, you could change the modes to, you know, dot, 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 click, 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 dot, 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 click. You know, this is just the same one every time. However, you can adjust the intensity. It has a low, medium, high mode. And does it work? Well, I'd have to say yes, because the initial wake up is definitely there. You're definitely gonna be more alert for a short period of time. It's not like drinking a 5-hour energy drink or a Red Bull. It will alert you up and kind of keep you rolling. It is not one of these where if your head nods, it automatically kicks in. This is something that you attach to your earlobes, and the clickers are right here on the side. It's a great little unit. I mean, I gotta give them credit. The folks that designed this thought about it. So these little nodes have a little piece of metal on there, and that will attach to your earlobe. All right. Now I know you look like a dork when you do this, but there's so many devices that make you look stupid now. I don't think anybody will notice. What's cool is this piece will attach to your seatbelt, so that if you do need it in a quick hurry, you can just tap the button and it will start. Now, low is pretty damn low. It's not going to really cause you any kind of major aggravation, but once you start hitting medium, you will feel it. Now, it reminds me of when I first got my ear pierced as a kid. You feel that kind of pressure. These don't really have a whole lot of pressure. It's basically just enough to keep them held on, so it's not squeezing you. However, once you start hitting medium, it will feel as though there is a needle coming out of this trying to go through your ear when it pulses. Now, high will make your fucking eyes twitch. I ain't shitting you now. High is high, and yeah, it'll make your legs move. You know that thing is working on high, and you will definitely wake up, man. You'll be like, I call it my James Brown, because you're like, hi! It does work. What's really cool about this also is that it is a micro USB, so you can just charge it up, and it'll hold a charge for a long time. You're not going to drain this unless you're using it, you know, all day, every day. I think I maybe charge this once every couple of months. I don't use it that often, but I try to stay away from 5-hour energy drinks and Red Bulls and stuff, because I just don't want to keep drinking that crap, and I'm trying to lose weight, and so that's really not helpful on the diet front either. So it does work, and it will help get you where you need to go, but it's not something you're going to rely on for a long period of time. There are a couple of drawbacks. One, it's a 3-button system. So there's one on the bottom here, and then there's 2 up top. You have to hold the power button in order to change the timing, which is what this one is. It will allow you to change how long it's going to go. The problem with it is that you can't really tell what's what, because the LED is kind of weird. Really, the only one that makes sense is a low, medium, high, and that's what the button on the other side is for. So you push your power button and then you push this and it will upgrade the amount of power. I wouldn't suggest leaving this on for a really long time, because if you do use like medium or high, you know, on a quick, you know, couple of minutes, it'll do the trick. But if you leave it on for a real long time, you know, 10, 15 minutes, and it's on high like that and you're still having a problem, you just need to stop. It's beyond what you should be using this for. This is just a quick, you know, you got another 5-10 miles to go. But the LED is just very one single picture. It doesn't like show you a countdown timer or anything. So it can be kind of weird trying to gauge where you're at timing wise. The other drawback that bothers me, and I'm always very careful when I do this, is this cord. I don't know if you can tell that, but it is extremely thin. If you pull on this just a little too hard, you're liable to snap it. And keep in mind that these are attached right there, and there can't be a whole lot holding that on. Now, where they connect together, it's a little thicker because the 2 of them are side by side. So what I'll generally do is pull the cable from the bottom, and then it automatically retracts back up into itself. So when you pull it all the way, it automatically goes back up, and then these just reconnect on the side, and it wraps around the bottom there. So it's a very compact unit. It's extremely handy. It does work, but it's not something that you should be using other than if you're just trying to get a few more miles and you're starting to feel like you're getting that zone in and out thing. It's a good deal. You know, I think the biggest trick is just kind of understanding where this is effective and where you should just stop and not think about using something like this. So let's talk about price real quick. Originally, you could buy these on Amazon and they were like 35, 40 bucks. However, they no longer carry these at Amazon. You actually have to go to drawbacks.com, and it's DROWSE buster.com, and they're $44.95, and I'm assuming with shipping you're talking about 50 bucks. I happened to check eBay just out of curiosity, and they do have some on eBay. However, if you get it on eBay, they start at around $65 and go as high as $80, which is kind of weird, but whatever. I mean, it's a cool little gadget to have, but I don't know that I would have paid 80 bucks for it. 40 bucks, yeah, it's a cool toy, you know. So I mean, if you went to the website and got it, yeah, I'm not going to be upset with that. It's worth it, you know. And again, it's something that you use when, you know, you're not going to be in that position every day, and you're not always going to put yourself in that position every day. But when you do find yourself in a spot where you need something to just kind of wake you up, you use this in conjunction with some cold air and loud music, and it kind of helps you get that last, you know, handful of miles that you need to get to a rest area or a truck stop, you know. So yeah, it would be good with that. So if you're interested, like I said, drowsbuster.com has them, and they come in different colors. Originally, when I got this one, this was the only option. Also, another thing I noticed was on their website, they have an E-Rose color, and I guess it's not a very popular model because it's $39.95. So if you're like me and don't really give a rat's ass about what color it is, you just want it to be effective, you could get it for $39.95. Now at that point, yeah, absolutely, I'd say it's worth it. You know, it doesn't have the real nice LED, and it doesn't, I don't know, I think they could have made maybe another model to rein it in a little bit, make it a little more user-friendly, maybe even put some sort of a touch screen. It would have made it more expensive, but I don't mind spending extra money if I'm getting what I want out of it. So, sorry, got interrupted with a phone call there. So, I don't know. I would hope maybe they'd come out with a second model, but this is now quite a few years since this one's come out, so I'm guessing maybe they just kind of gave up on it. At any rate, I hope maybe if you found this handy, hit me up, let me know. If you're going to get one, by all means, let me know. I'd like to know what you think. Just for a quick extra here, I had put this when I first got it on my ex-wife, and she damn near jumped out of the recliner chair she was sitting in. So make sure that you start off on low, because if you've never tried it and you go for the high, yeah, you're liable to jump out the truck window while it's rolling. So heads up. At any rate, I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know if you're going to get one of these. I'd really be curious. So until next time, remember, take some time to have fun, and we'll catch you on the flip side. Bye-bye.